Hey guys, welcome back to Mountain Goat Gaming. My name is Alex and I'm here with the amazing Sean. And
It's
we
me.
have done yet another impromptu potty just for everyone to get their hands on the news. We're going to beat Golem's gamers. We're going to beat everyone. We're going to be the first ones out.
That's it. That's it. We're transferring it from the noobs to MGG,
Exactly.
apparently.
And I'd like to
Um,
thank Sean for staying up because he was about to go to bed because he's got an early morning tomorrow. And
yeah,
now he's going to do this and edit it before we put
yeah.
it out.
I don't have to open up the restaurant tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's
Priorities.
fine. It's fine. This is more important. And there is a big reason why I decided to stay up. Because I gave this a read. I was like, we won't do it. We'll do it tomorrow night. And then I read one sentence and I went, no, now.
Tonight. Awesome. So let's look into more depth what is in the Rise of Angmar book, which won't have a long shelf life in this edition, but will be fun nonetheless.
That's it. We're going to have a couple of months of fun, and we've got to have that positive spin on it. We're going to have a couple of months of fun. So, what are they giving us? I believe that there are 7 legendary legions. They don't speak about that in this. They touch on 1 or 2.
Ooh, yeah. So this is with Jay, the lead rules writer at the moment, and it's interview style. We'll just get through it. Let's just go to what Jay says and
Yeah, yeah.
hell yeah. Awesome. So, as with all Middle Earth supplements, we're constantly looking for new events to cover, factions to focus on, characters bring to life on the tabletop. History surrounding Arnor and Angmar is fascinating. The kingdom split into 3 smaller realms, blah, blah, blah. Really cool theme, but doesn't matter on the tabletop. Um, awesome. So, the second part is where it gets interesting. So, the conflict goes over 500 years. There's a lot to cover. And the thing they mention a lot of, so obviously the Witch King founds the kingdom, the fall of Catalan and Rauder, the Great Plague, which means potentially at least a couple Hobbit scenarios. Good fun.
Possibly, very much so. There
Um,
is talk of the hobbits in the legendary legion that they touch on a little bit later. So,
that'd be really nice. The
bit of
Battle
a
of
link there.
Fornost, the Witch King's defeat. Also, yeah, the fall of Amon Saul, which is what's it
By the
called?
top.
Weathertop, which could be really interesting. I don't know what exactly that might look like, whether it's just a scenario or an actual legendary legion. We'll see.
Yeah.
And the last starting of Aarnor as he goes off to get wrecked by the Witch King. And then an appendix covering the chieftains of the Dunedain at the tail end of the Third Age.
God, if that means Dunedain Legendary Legion, I am yum, numbing
Yep.
that up.
Well, it also means that they're not going to do, maybe not what I thought, because next edition, I wouldn't be surprised if Rangers of the North and Dunedain become one profile. And do away with the whole split 5.1 defense difference.
Yeah, I think if they're doing that, they'll just give Dunedain the option to take armor.
Yeah.
Maybe they just scrap that entirely.
I also don't like the fact that they shove things in the appendix of books. I hate that so much. Like
Yeah,
Helm and
because
his legion was in War and Rohan, and then they did the same with Golfimble.
Golfing Bull. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
very
now the
odd.
thing is, they could be saying an appendix. There's even appendix covering the Chieftain of Dunedain. Is that in reference to an appendix in one of, or in this upcoming supplement, or is that reference to the appendix in the Lord of the Rings books and accompanying literature that we get from it?
True. Yeah.
That
So it opens
depending
up some
on
possibilities. Yeah.
absolutely. All right, we'll go down. I'll look at Aarnor
That
looking
actually
all
looks so
smexy
cool.
there. I will say this: hate the helmetless model or the head.
You
Give him
don't
that helmet.
like bare faces. I
No,
love like
I'm
some of them are sick. I love faces. I was looking at Urukai Scouts though. I want helmets.
yeah, I'm a helmet boy. Give me them helmets.
Awesome.
All right,
Linked campaign with narrative scenarios. Hell yeah.
that's a bit of fun. If you're into narrative scenarios, this book's going to stick around forever, so you can continue to play those narrative scenarios. Personally, they don't tickle my fancy. I'm a big match play kind of guy. But you'll get some cool stuff. It looks like, yeah, Battle of Fornost, men, elves, and a handful of hobbits. Um, yeah, Fall of Armon Saul, the Great Plague, and the flight to the north. Or the flight to the north. Would that be Arvidui going north?
Going north and dying
And
on the
then-
ship.
Yeah. I can't remember that it starts with an L, but yeah, they go up there and
Yeah.
the Eskimo people,
Yeah,
and that he loses the Palantes in the. That it
Yeah.
could be that. It could very much be that, which is interesting.
Also, just that photo looks sick. It's also interesting to note where certain models are, which I think does matter. So, like the
Interesting.
werewolves near the front, we already
Yep.
know they're gonna have some sort of charge ability. That'll be cool. The Shade and the Witching and the Barrow-wights and the Dead Marsh Spectres all near the back.
And that the new one,
So is
all
the
the way
new
at the
one.
back.
Yeah, which makes me think. I think it'll be something. Oh wait, no, it won't interact with intelligence because it was made beforehand.
True.
But still, going to be really interesting to see what that is. Whether it's a will point to activate some sort of ability. I just realized, is that Nazthak right in the back near the wall? Like if you go from the front werewolf and go up, yeah, he's just hiding
the
up
tower.
the back. Yeah,
He's just vibing there with his
he's like
right
ready
near the
to grab a
tower.
bow. That's
Love
sick.
that.
Oh, the cav charge with Aarnor is going to be so cool.
I'm buzzed. All mounted Gondor. I'm going to be doing that with Aarnor. Get out of here, Boromir. Get out of
Gotta be
here,
Huron.
Alisar. It's going to be no Huron exactly. It'll be Aarnor, dudes, and a trebuchet.
Love. We were so close.
So
Okay.
close to greatness.
So,
All right.
What's
Of all
his
the new profiles,
Nazthak? Yes, I love him so
Jay,
much.
loves Nazthak, and he is 100% correct in this, where he goes on talking about Nazthak, however it's pronounced. I'm just going to call him Nazthak because
Nab that.
Nabdat. But yeah, he's 100% correct. He is a perfect storytelling model. Players will remember the time when Nazthak took Andúril of Aragorn, when Nazthak got hold of the Arkenstone and survived the entire game. Those are the memorable moments that we love in this game. The one that me and the Conquest creator Jacob talk about all the time is that time that me and him were playing a doubles game. I was running Geary and Dale. He had Army of Thrall, and old mate opponent had Círdan with Blinding Light up, and Girion through Blinding Light takes out Círdan turn one. It's something we talk about this
every time because it's the whole reason that I'm so excited to see everything become Legendary Legions, because it means we really focus on the heroes doing hero stuff, interacting with other heroes, instead of, because sometimes it does feel as if you look on the tables now and you see like Bears versus AOL, and you're like, it's less Lord of the Ringsy.
Fair.
But it'd be really cool. I really want to buy, and I've mentioned this before, I want to buy like 10 Nazthaks, maybe not all official, and I want to convert like 10 of them up to have heaps of different war gear options. Obviously, if he does something like get Andúril, obviously if he gets Andúril, I'll make a new one just for that. But just so I can switch him out on the board and go, cool, this one has a spear now, this one has a bow. I think that'd be so funny.
This is definitely never going to happen, but something that I think would be awesome at tournaments is if you take Nazthak, if he kills a hero game one and gets, I don't know, Andúril game one, he can carry that through the next games.
It'd be so good.
I think that's just a really fun idea. But yeah, it's some good stuff coming around. But yeah,
here's the big leak, and this is the reason Sean's still like, I'll let you take it.
Alright. Warcomp, asking Jay, favorite Legendary Legion. And this is the sentence that hook, line, and sinker got me. As much as I love the wolf pack of Angmar, being able to let out terrifying howl to boost your warg's effectiveness, my personal favorite is the Battle of Fornost Legendary Legion. Now, Battle of Fornost Legendary Legion, awesome. Minas Tirith, Dunedain.
But shut the fuck up and give me Wolfpack, baby.
I don't want that. Don't want that. Don't need that. Wargmar.
It's back.
I did it before it was cool. Hips the Sean confirmed. It's an army that, oh god, I'm so excited for it. Maybe Jay has seen my messages. I messaged him very drunkily about 2 years ago at a tournament, and I was running Wargmar, and I just said two things. One, give me a Dale Legendary Legion, which he did. Thanks, Jay. And then number two, I was like, make my Wargs fight 4.
That would be
Now,
yes.
terrifying how to boost your Warg's effectiveness. Is this fight 4 Wargs confirmed?
Effectiveness is such an interesting word, because that could be effectiveness to win the fights, could be effectiveness to kill, which like it would be a bit boring to be like, this turn they have +1 to wound.
Yeah.
Fight 4 Wargs though.
Fight 4 Wargs though.
Fight 4 Wargs is something, and then you have, I assume, Warg chieftains, regular Wargs, maybe not Fel Wargs, but then obviously the werewolves. Would that be it? Or do you reckon they'll also throw some other things in there?
Surely the werewolves go in there. Werewolves,
The werewolves
Warg chieftains. I would love to see Fel Wargs in there.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I was talking with Jacob, and it'll be a video that we probably release in the next week or so. But do both types of Wargs survive in the new edition? Do you think they get combined into one profile? Do you think they remain separate? Did they all just become Fel Wargs?
That's well fascinating. That's a really good thing to touch on. Because obviously Wargs are such a big thing in the first 3 films, the Lord of the Rings films.
Yeah.
Fel Wargs are there in
The
the Hobbit movies.
I feel like the only reason they have a distinction is because they look different.
That's about it really. So yeah, it'd be interesting if they just combine the profiles and basically just said all Wargs get Fel Sight, which that'd be pretty fucky though. That'd be mental.
I don't think it'd be as bad as we think, honestly.
Well, see, the thing is, like, you can't take Fel Wargs with Warg chieftains. Suddenly, if you can take if you've got Wargs and Warg chieftains, and the Wargs have Fel, if Warg chieftains get Fel Sight, oh god,
it'd be interesting. So yeah, Wolfpack could be anything. Could it just be some? I don't think there'd be a Wraith in there. I don't think you'd get any of the newer heroes with it as well. I don't think you'd get Nazthak in there. Spectres. It just seems such a limited.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Wolfpacks. I hope it's just wolf-related stuff. Werewolves, Warg chieftains, and
That'd be really
Wargs.
cool. Warg Riders, I guess.
Nah, miss me with that shit.
I think they'll still do it. Yeah.
They'll probably show up.
And then the Battle of Fornost, which is just going to be the combination of everything. And I think that photo basically sums it up.
Yeah.
Glorfindel, Arnor, Hobbits, Rangers, the Arnor dude whose name I can't remember. Aranath, yeah. Isn't that the dude from War in the North?
Don't
Did you not play War in the North?
No.
Oh, dude.
No,
dude. We're gonna. I'll let you borrow my PlayStation.
What? MGG confirmed gaming channel?
Gaming channel? Hell yeah. Yep, love the look of that. Rivendell, Gondor, Shire. That's actually something that might make me play elves.
Yeah, absolutely huge. Because it's Arnor never have his courage modified. Oh, being able to combine warriors of Rivendell Minister is something no other Legendary Legion allows you to do. With powerful heroes such as Glorfindel, Arnor makes Pokemon Fighting Force his shit, sadly. It's also wonderfully thematic. Yeah, we love that. Arnor never able to have his courage modified by enemy special rules or magic powers. And the Gondor cavalry charge being particularly effective.
So the courage one feels just like his heroic challenge thing, where it just seems a bit meh.
Yeah.
And like it's like a nice bonus, but you don't really care. The Gondor Cav charge, I remember ages ago someone talking about this potentially happening and saying they'll actually get an ambush where the Cav comes on from a board edge. I don't think that's going to happen because I think they would have done a sneak peek of that.
Yeah,
but even just the Cav just doing something, I don't know. Maybe it's just even like causing terror on the charge and something else, and maybe getting a Rise Riders of Theoden, but to Arnor, so they get to fight 4. Because that's 100%. Again really big for them to jump from fight 3 to 4.
I would hate for this the Gondor cavalry charge being a particularly effective line to just be them saying, "Oh yeah, it's it's just what they do. It's kind of effective. I hope it does mean that they're going to be given a little something something. So absolutely.
Yeah.
Next up, what are you most proud of in Rise of Angmar? They're asking Jay, obviously. He is a big fan of the narrative theme of the rules and everything that comes with it, from the flavorful rules, narrative scenarios, profiles, legendary legions. It's good to see that Jay and the specialist team obviously still love Middle Earth, and they love Middle Earth, and even though we're not going to see this or have this valid for very long, they're still putting their heart into it, which is really, really nice to see, and that gives me a lot of confidence for the upcoming edition.
Yep, and I think realistically, I think any Legendary Legion that gets made now will still make it into the next edition. It might have adjusted rules to fit in with the overall balance of things, but Battle of Fornost as a thing, as an army, the Wolf Pack, I think all survive.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see where this stuff falls into the whole Legends stuff.
I don't think any of this goes into Legends.
You think it just goes straight into?
I think all of this survives, for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, sick.
it's just that it's a new. I can't see them releasing a new set of models. Which, and again, obviously, they're not going to have as big a payday with this book because I don't think as many people will buy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they've been very upfront, which is great.
Yeah.
But because of that, and I've lost my train of thought. They obviously want to make some money on the miniatures. It would be crazy for them to release a new miniature and then go, well, in our tournaments you can't even run them. That seems like a step too far. In the same way that we were talking about, some other profiles like Day of Wine doesn't exist. I don't see a world in which they make him Legends or Legacy. Sorry.
Fair. No, that is fair. I've just lost my train of thought now. Fuck.
It's like.
Oh, that's it.
There you go.
I'm back. He's back, boys, from the dead. No, I was just thinking. We were talking about 30. We wanted about 30 to 35 minimum legendary legions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's gonna be way more.
And I think it's going to be a lot more. I've got a hunch that they might just port over all the legendary legions that we currently have. They've probably reworked them in some ways, looking at points and stats on all the models, and they're just going to port them over into the new edition, which is what I really hope happens.
Yeah, I think it was roughly, it's like 70 total armies currently between legendary legions and regular armies. I reckon obviously some armies may not exist in the same way, but overall I think there has to be at least 60 plus. We said 30 plus originally. I'm
wanting more.
I want, and especially so people don't get, not that I think they'll get worn out, but you don't want people to go, oh, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
This needs to, obviously there'll be more supplements, but this needs to last a while. You want people to be sitting there going, I still haven't tried out X Legendary Legion in the new, or whatever what are they going to call them? What do you think? Are those going to be armies? Are they,
it might just be armies, because the way that Legendary Legions is set up is you're able to build your own armies. They're your armies, and then it's these are the historical, these are the theming, these are the legendary legions that we see in the movies and so on. Whereas now it's just going to be cool movies, and I believe books as well. It's just cool, these are the armies that showed up, bang, here you go. So it's just the armies of so and so. So it's exciting.
Hell yeah. Well, that's it. It's not a massive one, but I just this just is so exciting, and I'm still so excited. It feels like we're in that countdown till the new edition drops, and I feel like we're into the last. It's end of August at the moment. We kind of have 3 to 4 months, I reckon.
Yeah.
And this is the chance to just play the things you haven't played yet.
I will say though, is I'm always sitting there thinking and trying and wanting to build new armies. I have put that on hold, and it has been a struggle. But the new edition is just around the corner. Get those models that you haven't played with for a while, put them on the table, throw some dice, and then let's ride off into the new edition.
I'm so excited, mate. Well, from me to you to the MGG community behind the camera, thank you for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Next time, Alex will be in the bush again.